Oh boy, am I excited about this video. I have the Quad Cortex by Neural DSP. This thing has been really hyped up, and today we're going to check it out. Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo J. Karilainen. It's good to have you along. Today I'm taking a look at the Quad Cortex by Neural DSP, and this will be video number 1 of a 2-part video, because today I'm going to take a look at some sounds and talk about the ins and outs of the unit, and next time I'm going to put it to the real acid test of actually capturing my amp and one pedal and see how that works, because that's the real selling point. But today we should get a fairly good idea of what it's like as a kind of regular old modeling piece of gear. So first of all, I don't do unboxing videos, but this is slightly different because it arrived in this box. And you know, sometimes when you buy something, the packaging already kind of says, this is class. That's the feeling I got with this. Normally it's just cardboard and then there's something in there and whatever. But this kind of, they went the extra mile with the packaging on this. So you open up the box and you get this. And then you remove this. And inside you have the Quad Cortex, which weighs a fair bit. Now I'm going to put it over there so you'll be able to see it during the video. Comes with safety leaflets, a couple of stickers, and then the quick start guide, cables, and that's it. But very nice packaging. So far it's looking really classy. It's powerful amp modeling with 2 GHz of dedicated DSP from its quad-core Shark architecture. Then you have something which was really nice, integrated Wi-Fi for sharing rig captures, presets, backups and firmware updates. So that was really nice, because I had this at home and I've made 4 presets, I think it was, and I updated the firmware, and I didn't have to plug it into a computer. I just connected it to my Wi-Fi. You had the screen with, it was such a piece of cake. And promises that the integrated superior modeling technology enables a constantly growing collection of algorithms with uncompromising sound quality. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. So it's smaller than a Fractal Audio XFX. It's also cheaper than the XFX 3. At the moment, it's said to be 1,599 euros on the Thomann website. When I bought it, it was 1,639. So it's gone down in price. Now, I bought this unit because I like to buy the gear that I review. It means that there can be no question about bias. At least in terms of, am I affiliated with someone or not? Have I been paid? I've not been paid. But the annoying thing is when you buy something that's brand spanking new, everyone who does paid gear reviews, they get it before I do. And in this case, reviews of this and demos of this have been out for quite a while. I ordered this in December, and in April, when I got another email saying that it was going to be delayed, I was really starting to contemplate making a video where I'd print out a picture of this and say, this is great if you like nothing! Why has there been such a delay? It seems that they really, hugely, vastly underestimated the amount of orders that they would get, and they were basically left playing catch up. But it's here now. If you order one now, you'll have to wait quite a long time. Now I'm going to do this slightly differently. I'm going to hook this up in stereo so that you get the delays and reverbs in stereo so you can really hear how it sounds, which means I'm going to disconnect my speech mic because I only have 2 inputs on the laptop over here. I could do this over there, but yeah, in the big room. And means I'm just going to play, not talk. Then when I've done playing, I will talk a bit more and give you my impressions. And like I said, I'll be doing the whole tone capture thing, whatever it was called, I forget. Oh, sorry, neural capture. And I'll be doing that whole neural capture thing in a separate video, hopefully a week from now. So subscribe and hit that bell notification thing so you don't miss out on that. Yeah, I think I'll get it connected. So, 1 camera on this so you can see what I'm doing, and I think the names for all of the patches that I have are just Brit Plexi something, because I'm lazy, didn't bother changing names. Alright, so, what do I think? Actually, a bit of hit and miss. Some sounds sounded very nice, but the plexi, that wasn't great, and I couldn't get it to work whatever I tried. I didn't try during the video, but I programmed these sounds at home, and it was just so dark. I was on the bright channel, I know it says patch here, but I was on the bright channel of the 50 watt plexi, dropped bass, even tried with an EQ to cut bass, but then it just ended up sounding farty. I mean, no matter what I did, it just sounded like ass. But that was just the plexi. The other sounds that I tried were good to very good. I'm withholding judgment because the true selling point of this piece of gear is its ability to capture other pieces of gear. So in the next video I am hoping that it will successfully replicate my plexi, my Fender Yngwie Malmsteen overdrive, and then hopefully I'll have a sound that's very close to what I normally have. And I think I'll also try it as an overdrive pedal, compare it to my Fender Ingve Malmsteen overdrive, and try it out with as just an overdrive pedal, because you could use it as your basic, this is your pedal board type thing, if you want to. So that's what I'm going to be checking out in the next video. This one, so far, the only real minuses, the plexi that I've found, the plexi isn't great. And if you order one, you'll have to wait a long time. It's not expensive compared to a Fractal Audio XFX. It's built like a tank. These rotary knobs are brilliant. Everything oozes class except for the plexi, which is, but I don't know why, but I've noticed that that's a weak point in many modeling pieces of gear. Same with the Marshall code. The plexi was terrible, and people have said that the code has some other much better models, and I'm sure that's the case. But for me, plexi is where it's at, so that's why I always gravitate towards it. But yeah, I still have high hopes for this. Now, I probably forgot something, because reeving a piece of gear like this does all kinds of stuff. It's nearly impossible. The good thing about this is that while it has a fairly comprehensive gear list built in, you don't get paralyzed by the amount of choices like you do with something like the XFX. It just has endless amounts of effects and stomp boxes and amps and all that stuff. So there is a lot in here, but it's not kind of total overkill. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments. If you want to watch more of my gear reviews, there's a playlist here somewhere. There's a playlist with some of my music. Check that out. Subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell notification thing, and click like if you liked the video. And join me on Patreon. You get all of my music. You get access to my Guitar Academy. You can even take it for free if you don't want to pay. There's a link in the description. I hope to see you there and here and everywhere. And I hope you have a nice day. Take care. Goodbye.